Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, Rigathi Gachagua is scheduled to come back to Kenya, and based on the statement from the DCP Deputy Party Leader, Rigathi's plane will be jetting back here in Kenya on the 21st of August 2025.
I am pleased to announce to the country that his plane will land at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport on Thursday, 21st August 2025 at exactly 12 noon.
Now, that's not even the problem. The problem is what is going to happen to this plane. Now, based on the statement that was delivered by the DCP Deputy Party Leader, Cleophas Malala, Rigathi's plane might be rerouted to either Mombasa Airport or Kisumu International Airport.
Their plan upon our party leader's arrival at JKIA is to abduct, intimidate, brutalize, and eventually place him under house arrest.
Now, why is this the case? This is the main reason why I want us to look at this matter extensively and look at any possibility and why the government could be having that kind of plan, if at all what Nelson Koech said. And what Nelson Koech said was passed over to Kenyans through the DCP Deputy Party Leader. So before we explore this story further, ladies and gentlemen, kindly help us grow this channel by liking this video, subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Now, all these are because of what Malala talks about, a possible poisoning. Now, we can't really confirm that that is what is going to happen or that is what is being planned, but that's what Rigathi's deputy told us. Now, there's also another possibility of dealing with protesters. You know, if I may take you back to the days of Raila Odinga.
The problem of us accessing the airport.
When people are just walking in a fund. What are you going to do?
No, what have we done? We have businesses here, we have so many things to do here.
These are not
security.
We are not messy at all.
Now, yes. We are not allowing.
And you, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
We are not messy.
No, what is he doing?
And Raila will go to the diaspora, vanish for like almost a month, and then he would come back, and then he would be received by supporters at the JKI. The government looks at Rigathi Gachagua's plan from a different perspective, and also that perspective that if that is what Rigathi Gachagua wants to do, then we can counter it by rerouting this plane to Mombasa, to maybe to Kisumu, places where he doesn't have massive following. So let's say, for example, this plane is routed to Kisumu International Airport. So that is where all the passengers alight first. You know, that's going to be a disadvantage to the passengers, but that is what the government shall have done. See, the government can do it, whether it's legal or illegal, but the government can do it and say that there are some challenges at the JKIA runway issues. So we are routing this plane to Kisumu, pending some more decisions or some more moves to be made. So, but this will be a strategy to try to force Rigathi Gachagua to record a statement. Mind you, the problem here has been how Rigathi Gachagua is either going to record a statement, present himself and record a statement, because that is what Murkomen, Kindiki and the team want. But Rigathi says he was not going to record any statement any time whatsoever. But again, that is the problem now, because if that is not going to happen, the government is going to force this. Now, we are likely to see a scenario similar to what happened to Miguna, and we talked about this in a previous analysis. Back then, Rigathi had not announced his possible return. But again, we were confronted with the revelation that something was going to happen. So if Rigathi steps foot in Kenya, because he's going to arrive here on the 21st, it means he's going to live there probably on the 20th, night of 20th, so that he can arrive on the 21st. I'm just assuming that that's the case. So I have two possible reasons why Nelson Koech, one who has been accused to have orchestrated that plan of rerouting Rigathi Gachagua's plane. If at all this is what he wants to do, there are two possible reasons. The first reason is to force a Rigathi arrest. That's the only way they think, because if they arrest Rigathi Gachagua within Nairobi, itakuwa ni changamoto. So they want to arrest Rigathi Gachagua either in Mombasa ama Kisumu. But again, someone talked about what is happening to Uganda and Tanzania, the case of Besigye in Uganda and the case of Tundu Lissu in Tanzania. These are the main opposition leaders in those countries. But what is happening to them? They are all behind bars. So someone was saying that if East Africa, all of them have contained their oppositions, what do Kenyans think about what is going to happen to Rigathi Gachagua? And someone joked that most likely the government wants to do the same thing that did to people like, to the thing that was done to people like Tundu Lissu, people like, Besigye. So they also want to take Rigathi Gachagua into custody so that he can't be frustrated, That is the first reason. The second reason is maybe they want to counter the support that Rigathi has in Nairobi. So because if that is to happen, if he's to arrive via JKIA, then that will mean supporters wengi watangoja njiani, and then it will be a plus to him. It's like it's going to receive a heroic welcoming. So to deal with this heroic welcoming is to reroute the plane to Nairobi, to Kisumu or Mombasa. I am suspecting that those could be the reasons why Cleophas Malala, the deputy party leader of DCP, told us. But based on your own understanding, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this plan? Do you think it is a plan to either arrest Rigathi or contain his growing popularity? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Just go below in the comment section and tell us about your take. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Till you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.